It's actually quite an interesting story because when I started youth work, I was still at school, and I remember I was working with my schoolmates a lot within the self-government of the school and the different school clubs. But the funny process that we had actually at the time was that we had no idea that we were youth workers. And only time when I realized that actually the work that I was doing with youth work was when I first attended the training course. I don't remember the one, but to be honest, when I first time explored the youth work, then only after that I realized that actually what I was doing back in school times was actually youth work also. And I was very proud at the time because I had chance to say that I had already youth work experience. Of course, it was not really understood by myself in that way, but still, it was the practice that I had. Then, after realizing that actually the practice that I had was very much connected to youth work, I said that youth work is something that I want to do. So I started to work on myself. I have attended a few trainings, and then I was practicing youth work as a full-time youth worker, working with different young people around, going to different villages of Georgia, doing different activities with them. And I think that was the best time of my youth work practice.
I became a youth worker 20 years ago, and it started, in fact, during my studies, because I was studying psychology at that time, and I felt that I don't have enough practice on faculty. So that is why I started volunteering in, at that time it was an association dealing with substance abuse prevention. And also, and that is how I entered the youth work field. And from there, from being a volunteer, I slowly started to take a bit more responsibilities, organizing some activities for young people, but also then educating other youth leaders in the organization, and that is how involved till today.
Hello everyone, my name is Maron. I'm from Italy, Bologna, and I consider myself as a youth worker or a volunteer. I first started when I decided to go to Greece for doing a European Solidarity Corps, and there I was mainly working with refugees in a shelter. After that, I came back to Italy again, and I decided I wanted to keep on with this experience, so I found cultural association called Universi Interculturale, where right now I'm doing a volunteer experience. We are mainly working with young people from the city of Bologna, but more specific with vulnerable people. For example, refugees, homeless, or in general everyone who is going through a difficult time, hard time of their life, and we are trying to help them in order to find a job or to create their own CV, to feel more independent and more integrated in our society. I would say that I didn't receive any special education for that. I didn't follow any specific course or university. I just feel the need to do something and to contribute in a positive way to my city, in my country. And because I know that, especially in this time, you can feel lonely or you can feel not part of the place where where you're living. So I wanted to contribute in a positive way and try to help these people to feel part of something, or to make them feel that there is someone who cares about them, and try to make a change in that. So to create a sort of community, to feel part of a community, for me it's very important, and I'm trying to do it the same in the place where I'm volunteer right now.